Sorry to interrupt, but I guess it's that time. Want to say goodbye, Duke?
I can't thank you enough for all your help. Thank you.
I'm really glad it turned out the way it did. Don't be surprised if you see this kisser visiting every once in a while. And I will be there at your parole hearing.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you.
Thank you.
Be careful.
Of course I will.
We'll be leaving soon. Did Anna mention I'm accompanying you?
She did. Thank you. I'm very grateful to you. Thank you, Robert.
You'll have plenty of time to explain that to me on the plane.
I'll come and see you as soon as they'll let me.
Okay. You give my love to Robert, okay?
Oh, I will.
It's only a few short weeks, huh?
I'm going to hold on to that.
I'll see you.
Mommy, that man's still there, and he's just watching our house and in his car.
Darling, it's all right. Come away from the window. Come and sit down. Come on.
He's been there ever since Eric left, and he doesn't look like a policeman.
I know, darling. It's all right. I don't want you to worry. Everything's going to be fine.
I heard what happened to Uncle Duke.
What did you hear?
Well, Grandma had the TV on. I heard Tiffany. She said that Uncle Duke had to go to prison for a long time, 4 months.
I know, sweetheart. Come here. Come on. Come and sit down. Now, listen to me. Firstly, 4 months isn't a very long time. And secondly, I don't think that he's going to be in there for 4 months.
He won't?
No. I think that he'll be just there for 6 weeks.
It's not too bad.
It's not, is it? I think it's fine. And you know what's going to happen after that?
What?
Well, you, me, and Duke, we're going to have a wedding.
Finally?
Yes, finally.
Sure this time?
Sure this time, I promise.
I told you Daddy would make everything be okay. I love you.
Good to see you again, Warden.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Robert, but we had to process Mr. Lavery. I understand from the judge in Port Charles you're concerned about his safety.
Well, as you know, he testified against Angus Mackay and other members of the mob in Port Charles.
What I didn't read in the papers are right here in Mr. Lavery's file.
We're concerned about the fact that they're all incarcerated here in the same prison.
You're afraid these men are going to try to get revenge?
Exactly. The reason I'm here is to see whether we can discuss some additional protection for him.
He's going to have a cell to himself. This is a minimum security prison. The men have a great deal of freedom around here, so to give him special protection would be very disruptive to our routine here.
What about isolation?
No, that's just asking for an attack. I think the best place for him would be in an environment where there's a lot of activity and an area that's heavily guarded.
Can you suggest such a place?
I was thinking of the prison infirmary.
Is that heavily guarded?
Yes. We have less trouble there than any other place in prison.
What kind of work can I do there? I don't have any medical experience, no
You
background.
don't need any. I'd put you to work there as a clerk. I mean, just receive and discharge patients.
Well, is that the best you can do?
I'm afraid it is for the moment. You know, he's not my only responsibility here.
I understand that. Okay, well, the infirmary it is. I want to thank you for giving us some of your time.
I really want to help you in any way I can. And I also want to commend you. It takes a lot of courage to turn state's evidence, Mr. Lavery. I commend you.
Thank you, sir.
I'll see you again before I leave for Australia.
Guard. Take Lavery to his quarters, get him situated.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Goodbye. Thank you. And tell Anna not to worry. I'll be okay.
I'll tell her.
Thank you.
Gordon, if I could have one more moment of your time.
What can I do to help you, Robert?
I know you're going to do everything possible to ensure his safety. However, there is one person here who could guarantee that safety.
There is, huh?
Yeah. I'm referring to Angus Mackay. What are the chances of seeing him?
That can be arranged. But you know, we tried that once before without much success.
I know. The point is, though, my daughter and her mother care very deeply for Duke. It's time I played my trump card.
Here, Mackay. I'll give you 10 minutes, Robert. Let me know when you're through.
Thank you.
So we meet again, Mr. Scorpio.
How's prison life, Angus?
No, not bad, as far as prisons go.
I haven't got much time, so we'll get to the point. Lavery's in here. He's drawn 4 months, but he's eligible for parole in 6 weeks.
So I've heard.
Yeah, I'll bet you have. News must travel fast in a place like this.
Like wildfire.
What do you suppose his chances are of living long enough to make parole?
Why ask me?
Because you're the top banana. If there's a hit ordered, you're going to hear about it.
I don't have much power in this place.
Maybe not as much as before. But you've got power. And I want Duke protected.
I've done as you've asked. Anna and your daughter are safe. I can't do any more.
Not even for your own son? What? That's right. I know. But I won't dig any deeper unless you force me to. You see, I don't buy this story about you not having any power. You're a connected man. That means you have power. Do you want to see your only son dead?
What else do you know about Lollian?
I don't know anything yet. But I can find out. And I'll use it if I have to.
Why are you doing this?
I thought I made it quite clear in our last little meeting. My daughter and her mother's happiness are paramount to me. And Duke's safety is important to them.
I wish I could help you.
The man's your son. I mean, doesn't that mean anything?
I've never known him as my son.
Oh, that's unfortunate, because he's your blood.
My blood.
Do you deny he's your son?
No.
Then do something. You can't let him be killed, Angus.
If I do this, will you swear to leave Lollian alone?
I'll forget I ever heard the word. But you've got to protect Duke.
I can try. More than that, I cannot guarantee.
Mr. Scorpio, don't be so modest. The whole town knows that you played a very important part in breaking the mob control at Fort Charles.
Well, I appreciate the accolades, Tiffany, but my role was actually a fairly unimportant one.
What about Duke Lavery? Won't he be in danger of retribution from the mob?
I'm sure that the prison officials will do everything possible to ensure his safety and protection whilst in prison.
Well, what are your plans now that this case has been solved? Any other tough cases to crack in Port Charles?
Well, if there are, I'm sure that Chief Devane is more than capable of dealing with them. I'm going back to Australia.
You are? When did you decide that?
Well, it was never my contention to stay this long. I mean, if you forget, I have a wife, remember?
Of course, he has a lovely wife, Holly, back in Australia. Well, she must be very proud of you. How do you think she feels being married to a hero?
I wish you'd cool it with the hero bit. Look, if there's anybody here that deserves that title, I think it's Duke Lavery. I mean, the man, after all, did save my life.
That's right, he did. When do you plan on going back to Australia, Mr. Scorpio?
Well, I've made no definite plans as yet, but I can assure you and anybody else listening that I have no intention of going anywhere until I can be sure that Lavery can serve out his sentence in peace and safety.
Robert.
Oh, no, Chief. It's me, Lewis.
Hello, Guy.
Look, I'm sorry to bother you, Chief, but I was hoping to get in touch with Scorpio. I guess he's not there, huh?
No, he's not here. He went with Duke to the prison. You know, I'm worried. He's been gone an awfully long time.
Look, I'm sure he'll be back very soon. It's just a very short plane ride down there.
I'm sure you're right, Guy. Listen, what did you want with Robert?
I'll have to tell you that we've had a pretty bad day here at the precinct, you know. It's been a hell of a day, as a matter of fact. I guess I can fill you in later.
All right.
I think that call's probably for me. Yeah. Lewis, it's Scorpio.
Oh, hi, Robert. Glad you're there. Look, I know the Chief has been through hell today, but so have we.
And you want me to convince her to go back to work tomorrow?
Exactly.
Don't worry about it. She'll be there.
No, Robert, no.
And I agree. The best thing right now is for her to get her mind back on the job. Yeah, sure. I'll convince her. Bye-bye.
What happened?
They want you back at police headquarters. Toot sweet.
No, I don't mean that. What happened with Duke?
Don't worry about him. Duke's gonna be just fine. You've got to get back on with your life and your career.
I don't care about my career. I care about Duke. Did you convince the warden? Did you talk to him? He's got to protect Duke.
The warden was extremely cooperative. Now, I'm starved. What's for dinner?
What did he say? What happened?
Duke said not to worry.
I don't mean Duke. I mean the warden. If you don't tell me what happened, you're not going to get another meal in this house in your whole life.
Right. The warden was very cooperative.
Yes.
And Duke's going to be fine.
But tell me what he said. Give me details.
Look, he's putting him to work in the infirmary.
The infirmary. Is that safe?
The warden seems to think so.
Well, what about you? What do you think?
He's as well protected as a prisoner can be.
What about the mob? There's a lot of mob members in the prison. How are they going to keep him away from Duke? What kind of a cell have they got him in? Do they have plenty of guards? Are they armed? How are they doing it?
Anna. Calm down, huh?
How can I calm down, Robert? You're not telling me anything.
Look, I've told you all you need to know. Now, Duke told me to tell you not to worry. You don't want to make a liar out of me now, do you?
But I am worried.
And I'm telling you to stop it. He's going to be okay.
Oh, how can you be so sure? Because he's working in an infirmary?
Look, it's the safest place. There's a lot of activity there. It's well guarded. Duke's going to be okay.
Robert, I'm frantic with worry. Please.
I know. Robin asleep?
Yes. I put her down a minute ago.
Hmm?
I saw your interview on television with Tiffany.
Oh?
I didn't know you were going back to Australia so soon.
You didn't ask.
Oh, come on, that'd be funny. I'm
mean,
sad you're going.
Hey, I've got to go home sooner or later. Memory has it that I've got a wife back there. And she's been pretty patient.
She's been a saint, yeah.
Did, Robin see the interview?
No, she'd fallen asleep before then.
Good. I'm up to here with this hero stuff.
You are a hero.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
You are.
I'm not.
And so's Duke. I don't know what I ever did to deserve such special men in my life.
Annie, you're a very special bird. Don't ever forget that.
Oh, dear. You have a way with words.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for coming here to Port Charles. For saving my life. Our lives. Thank you for giving me hope again.
Ah, that's the word I wanted to hear. Hope for the future.
I do have hope now.
Good. You just keep going for another 6 weeks, and everything's going to be just great.
I'm going to try.
Great. Now that we all agree that I'm a super-duper U-Butte guy, how's about some nosh?
Oh, I love you.
I love you. I want you to believe that in 6 weeks when he walks out those gates, that he's going to be just fine. So are you.
Lights out in 5 minutes. Lights out. Still early, isn't it? Yeah, but morning comes pretty early around here. Lights out, 5 minutes. Lights out, 5 minutes.
God!
How did this get here? What does this mean? I don't know how it got here, but I know what it means. Guys in this place don't care much for squealers. This is just their way of letting you know that birds who sing wind up dead. Come on, lights out. Lights out, 5 minutes. Lights out. Lights out, 5 minutes.
Yeah, come in.
Good morning. Good to see you back.
Hi. It's been some time, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, it's good to stay busy. Makes time pass more quickly.
That's what everyone's telling me.
I understand Duke's been assigned to the prison infirmary.
Yes, he has. The warden thought it would be the safest place for him.
Well, that's right. I mean, they're going to keep a close eye on him there because that's where they store the drugs.
Yeah, trying not to think about it. Robert says that he's going to be very safe, and I have to believe that, or else I'll tear my hair out in 6 weeks.
Listen, that 6 weeks is going to pass like a hot knife through butter.
I hope so. I'm hoping that there'll be a lot of work to keep me busy for hours and hours and hours.
Well, this should help.
What is all this?
That is all the documentation on the Holmes and most murder cases. I figure you'd like to catch up on what's been going on.
Yeah, looks like a lot's been going on.
Well, that should keep you busy, having 2 unsolved murder cases on your blotter.
Look, have you spoken to Frisco this morning?
No, I haven't.
Can you call Laurel and try and find him? I'd like to talk to him.
Sure can. Oh, Brett Madison called. He said he wants to talk to you about the Lucy Coe.
Yeah, I'll call him.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Why is there a file on Buzz Stryker here in the active file?
Oh, Buzz Stryker, Frisco thought you might like to read that.
Frisco should have cleared him by now.
Second floor, Miss Vining.
Amy, this is Anna Devane here. The switchboard told me that you might know where Buzz Stryker is.
As a matter of fact, he's right here. Hold on 1 second. Buzz, it's Anna Devane.
Thank you. Hello, Anna. Philomena told me you were going back to work this morning. How is it back at the grind?
Well, I'm up to my neck in reading, of course. A lot's been going on since I was away.
I'm sure. Well, at least working will help you keep your mind off Duke.
That's true. My first priority is the Ted Holmes and Sheriff Broder murders, and I wonder if you could come over here and talk to me about them.
Anna, you know I'm a suspect. I hope you also know I would never harm anyone.
Of course I know that. That's why I want to talk to you, so we can find a fast way of clearing you of this.
I'd appreciate your support.
Good. Come over here later on and we'll put our heads together.
I'll be there.
Thanks, Buzz. Yeah, come in.
Chief, Brett Madison is here to see you. So it'll only take a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm. Please, send him in.
Okay.
Brett, hi.
Hi, Anna. Thank you for seeing me.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
I wanted you to know that Jake Meyer has asked me to help him defend Lucy Coe if she's officially charged with either of these murders.
You gonna help him?
No, I don't think it's appropriate.
Okay, well, why are you telling me?
I just can't help thinking about Lucy's performance in the Kevin O'Connor trial.
I know, come on. You're a good lawyer, Brett. Don't blame yourself. We were all taken in by her.
Including Jake Meyer. The only problem is I don't think he learned his lesson with his first go-round with Miss Coe.
What are you saying?
I went to talk to Lucy. I wanted to find out what was going on before I decided to defend her. She wouldn't tell me a thing.
Okay, what do you make of that, then?
What I make of it is that she didn't want to confide in me because she knows she can't manipulate me. She insists on working with Jake.
So you think she's using Jake?
She's using his morals. She knows that Jake won't defend anyone unless he's convinced of their innocence. What better defense could anyone ask for?
Yeah, it's true.
Look, this town has already been burned once by that woman. I'd hate to see it happen again. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Chief.
Where?
I tried to reach Frisco at Jennifer Talbot's house in Laurelton, but no answer.
Try the Laurelton Police Department then, or maybe Purity Water Company.
Yeah, good idea.
Listen, Buzz is coming over, Buzz Stryker, and I want you to tell me the minute he gets here.
Sure, will do. Is there anything else?
Yeah. Get a hold of Lucy Coe. I want to talk to her.
Well, I'm not really sure exactly what it is that you want me to tell you.
I think you make it your business to know everything that goes on at General Hospital.
Are you saying that I can't mind my own business?
No. Let's just say that you have an inquiring mind.
Well, yeah, I do.
I wanted to know whether you'd heard an argument between Ted Holmes and Buzz Stryker.
No, I never heard an argument between them. But I do know that Ted Holmes offered Buzz a job in Laurelton, you know, as the chief of staff at that hospital. And he reneged on the offer. And Buzz got very, very upset with him. And I think he thought it was because of his drug problem, or, you know, his former drug problem.
Yes, come in.
Sorry to interrupt, but you did say you and Lucy Coe got here.
Yeah, that's all right. Thank you very much for coming by. Maybe we'll continue this at another time.
Oh, sure. I guess you would rather, interview a real murder suspect rather than wasting your time with me.
It's not been wasted time. You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. If you need anything,
Will do.
Right.
I take it you didn't get very far with her.
I'm not sure.
Does Frisco have anything to report from Laurelton?
Oh, he said he was still interviewing the people that had been at the party where Sheriff Broder had food poisoning.
Any leads?
The people in Laurelton were reacting the same way they always do.
They clam up every time you ask a question.
Exactly. But he said he'd call if you heard anything.
Okay. I'll send Lucy in.
Thank you. Lucy, thank you for coming by.
Well, it didn't sound like I had a choice.
No? Would you like some coffee before we start?
No, thank you, but I would like to wait until my attorney arrives.
Jake Meyer, right?
Yeah, he should be here any time.
Brett Madison was by earlier. Now, he said something very interesting, that Jake had asked him to assist in your case, but, well, you'd vetoed the idea.
Well, Mr. Madison thinks that I don't always tell the truth, and Jake believes in me, so obviously I'd rather work with Jake.
You haven't been accused of anything yet.
That's right, and I have answered every question that the police have asked me, so I don't really see why you continue to question me.
Because this is a murder investigation, Lucy, and 2 people have lost their lives. One of them was killed by strychnine, which happens to be found in rat poison. Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Oh, I heard you. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I told you I am not answering any questions until Jake gets here.
Of course, you realize that your lack of cooperation could be mistaken for guilt.
That's a chance I'm gonna have to take.
Come in.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, no problem. Lucy and I were just getting reacquainted.
Is that what you call it?
I realize the 2 of you are very busy, so I won't keep you. Let's get straight down to business. Now, I want to know about the strychnine that killed Sheriff Broder. And apparently we have a receipt here from a local hardware store for rat poison that was found in Lucy's apartment.
Nothing conclusive. She bought rat poison because she wanted to get rid of rats.
Lucy's landlady claims there's never been a problem with rats in that apartment.
That is not true. I saw a mouse in my apartment.
So you're calling your landlady a liar?
No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm just telling you why I bought the poison.
And Ted Holmes. Now, we have witnesses that said they saw you and heard you threaten his life. You also have a very flimsy alibi for the night that he was murdered.
Well, It's true I did argue with Ted, but that's no reason to kill him.
No. Would you submit to a lie detector test?
I don't know.
Come on, Anna, what difference does it make? You know it's not admissible in a court of law?
She has nothing to hide.
All right.
I'll do it. Good. I'll speak to Captain Lewis and he'll make the arrangements.
Is that all?
Yes, goodbye, thank you. Can I speak to you a minute, please, Jake?
Sure. I'll catch up with you later, Lucy.
Fine. What do you think?
What do I think about what?
Oh, come on. Lucy Coe, is she innocent? Or are you defending her out of some sense of nobility?
I don't quite know how to answer that, Anna. Either way that I do, I look a little less than sane, don't I?
You're not totally convinced?
You know, after that Kevin O'Connor thing, my confidence was pretty badly shaken up. I swore he was innocent.
Yeah, and he was the murderer.
That's right. So am I totally convinced? No, but I am giving her the benefit of the doubt until evidence proves me otherwise.
Thank you. Thank you for your honesty. And for what it's worth, I'm not totally convinced she's guilty.
And from what I understand, you have another suspect in Buzz Stryker, don't you?
There's really no mystery, Anna. I went to Pawtuck for Jimmy Lee's wedding the night Holmes died. Thank you.
You didn't get there till the next morning.
It was very late. I pulled off the road to get a few hours sleep.
According to the police files, they couldn't find anybody that saw you parked on the side of the road.
I'm not surprised. Pawtuck Highway is not exactly the New Jersey Turnpike.
About this argument of yours with Ted Holmes.
I was angry with Ted, but certainly not enough for me to kill him.
I'm sorry to do this to you. You know, I really am. I hope you realize I'm just doing my job.
I'm a suspect. You have to treat me like any other suspect.
What do you think? Do you think Lucy Coe could have killed Ted Holmes and Sheriff Broder?
I would never accuse anyone of murder until I had all the facts.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do here, get all the facts.
Anna, all I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with either of those murders.
All right. All right, I'm going to try and prove that, but I need your help. I want to go over your statement again from the top, please. I'm going to find something in here to prove your innocence once and for all. Now, exactly what time did you leave when you were going to Jimmy Lee's wedding?
I'm telling you the truth. Sheriff Broder left his overnight case at the hospital. I took it to my office for safekeeping.
Did you open the case?
No, never.
Did Frisco tell you that Sheriff Broder's tea bag was laced with strychnine?
He mentioned poison, but I did not open the overnight case. I did not see the tea bags, and I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Please, Buzz, I'm trying to clear you.
I know. I know. I better get back to the hospital.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Anna. Tell me you know I'm innocent.
Buzz, I'm a cop.
I'm a murder suspect.
I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I want a search warrant for Buzz Stryker's apartment.
What are you hoping to find?
Nothing. I don't want to find anything. I want to prove that he is innocent.
Ooh, look at those flames. Yeah, they are incredible, aren't they? I often wondered how long it would take before someone decided to torch that pier. Think it was arson? Pretty good bet. That whole project created a lot of resentment from the start. What do you mean, What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
What I mean, Robert, is that you're standing here looking at that fire, but your mind isn't on it. Is it?
Is it that obvious? I must be losing my touch.
Oh, I doubt that. You're, worried about Duke, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. The guy's stuck in a prison with a whole lot of people that he helped put there.
Oh, come on, Robert. He's going to be up for parole within 6 weeks.
It only takes a moment to kill someone.
Yeah, and you have done everything in your power to protect him, so don't worry about it.
Well, I think I'll go over there and say goodbye before I leave. See how he is.
Okay, but why don't you come back here afterwards? We'll have a going away dinner, like old times.
Like old times?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be here.
Okay. You need a lift?
No, the WSB have very kindly provided me with a helicopter. That should be quick enough to get me over to the penitentiary in a matter of moments.
All right. You be careful.
Warden wants to see you in his office this afternoon.
Well, all he has to do is send somebody out. I'm not exactly going anywhere, am I?
You want me to report the dead canary?
No, I don't want to cause any trouble. My parole hearing's in 6 weeks. I'm keeping my mouth shut till then.
Well, you're learning fast. That's the name of the game in here, survival. Now, somebody wants you dead, so watch it.
They're bringing Duke down now.
Good. How's it been for him?
As far as I can tell, fine.
No threats?
No one's reported any. Duke hasn't said anything.
I wouldn't expect him to. He'd play the game, even if it means his neck.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he's not been out of his cell since he got here. Tonight he starts work in the infirmary. I talked to Dr. Rinaldi. He's the prison doc. Thinks it'd be safer to start him out on the graveyard shift.
Poor choice of words.
Yeah. It's pretty quiet down there at that time of night.
I hope so.
Best job in the house. How'd your meeting with Angus go? Did he tell you he'd be able to protect Duke from the other convicts?
He said he'd try.
How are Anna and Robin?
Fine. They miss you, of course.
We can't let anything happen to them.
They're going to be okay. If this secret of Orlean is as strong as you say it is, they're protected. You, on the other hand, are a different matter altogether.
I can take care of myself.
This is a prison, mate. No one's safe here. You have any threats?
No.
You sure? Could be something subtle, like a look, a signal.
There have been no threats.
What about the Sister Island people?
They're no problem. They're in another cell block.
Don't take any comfort from that. There are work crews that move the length and breadth of the whole prison constantly. Would you recognize these people if you saw them?
Yeah, I'd recognize them. They don't have easily forgettable faces, you know. The judge and the assistant district attorney showed me their photographs when I turned state's evidence. I would recognize them.
Okay. You gotta look for it to come from anywhere. A guy mopping in the hall, collecting laundry, someone on a maintenance crew.
I understand that.
Just 'cause it's another cell block doesn't mean to say they don't have access to you.
Why are you grilling me?
Well, you can't be too cautious.
No, there's more to it than that. Do you know something I don't know?
Do you?
Oh, come on, man. Tell me, what is it?
I had a word with Angus when you were brought in here the other night.
About what?
I told him that I knew that he was your father.
How did you find that out?
It's my job.
And why did you tell Angus that you knew that?
Just a little reminder that he should look out for you.
I doubt if he has that much power. The mob can get anyone, anytime, from any place.
Maybe. But according to Angus, he's the most powerful person here apart from the warden. But I'm not sure I'd buy that.
Now, make no mistake about it. The convicts run this place.
Yeah, it's a gamble. But as long as he's aware of who you are, and the fact that I know it, I'm counting on him to keep you safe.
What's he doing here?
Orders. They want more manpower on the painting crew.
Okay. I'll take it from here. Fix him up with a paintbrush.
All right, there's take one of those. A bit of paint here. Need some help. Here, just a minute.
Where are they keeping you?
Cell up 6.
I'm in the annex.
Yeah, I know. They're going to spread out. But, I won't stop us.
It's good to see you. Why'd you want me here?
Through there's the warden's office.
Yeah, I know.
And, Duke's in there with all that scope here.
I'd like to break his neck.
No, man. I'm painting, that's all.
Yeah, what's good that gonna do?
Just keep your eyes and your ears open. Get your own.
And there's the front gate and freedom.
6 more weeks if you make parole.
Yeah. That's the only dream that will get me through this, you know. In 6 weeks, out through the gate and straight to Anna and Robin.
And I'll be waiting for you.
Do you really have to leave? I'd feel much better in here if I knew you were out there with them and light it out.
They're gonna be fine.
Don't just tell me tales to make me feel better.
Hey, look. I'm Robin's father. Do you know of anyone that wants it safer than I do? Except maybe yourself.
You know, I love them both very, very much.
It's under control. Out there, in here.
Yeah, that's just a pipe dream. You know, nobody can take care of me in here, not even you.
Not alone. But I got some help.
Yeah, Angus.
And you. You're a pretty smart guy. You can take care of yourself.
I'm gonna do my best.
You know, I've been in the trenches a lot. A lot of guys. You learn things. Builds character. I'd go over the top with you.
Thank you for those words. I feel the same way.
Hey, yes, I better be going now. Sean's got some sort of a farewell dinner for me.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
There's not another person that I'd entrust Anna and Robin to.
And I'll always take very, very good care of them.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too.
Thought I'd bring Dr. Rinaldi over to meet Duke before he starts working in the infirmary. Duke, this is the man you're going to be working with.
Duke Lavery.
Nice to meet you.
Dr. Rinaldi.
Pleasure.
Well, I probably should go down to the infirmary and learn how to run things.
Then let's go get started.
When they're finished here, get that note to Bellows.
Consider it done. Look out for him, will you?
I'll do my best.
Thanks for your time.
Have a good trip.
Carl, there's a wonderful job.
I don't know what's happening in the kitchen, but it sure smells really, really good.
Oh, I'm glad you could make it, old buddy.
Sweetheart. Hey, did you do all this for moi?
Oh, I most certainly did.
You did?
Well, I had a little bit of help.
Yeah, Duke's chef, no less.
Well, somebody had to arrange and supervise all this, and that is not very easy for a working woman.
It doesn't matter how it was done, that it was done by my friends is all that matters.
Oh, well said.
Did you like that?
Yes, you want something to drink?
Yeah, just the usual.
Okay. Hey, how's Duke holding up?
Well, I wouldn't want to be in his shoes right now, but he's tough. He'll survive.
I feel so sorry for him.
Done all I can to keep him alive.
Friendship?
Friends.
To us.
To us.
Oh, Robert, I'm going to miss you so much.
Oh, darling, you'll get over it. You did last time.
Yeah, I know I did, but you're not gone yet, and I would miss you so much I can't stand it.
Well, I know. Tiffany's right. Nice having you back. I won't be the same without you.
You really mean that?
I really mean that.
Well, that's why they invented airplanes. Come and visit me.
Well, we might just do that.
All right, it's an open invitation. The house is big enough, and there's plenty of room.
Ooh, that means that Sean and I won't have to share guest quarters?
Only if he wants to.
We'll get back to you on that one.
He choked on that.
Miss Hill.
Yes. Oh, Carl, please. I will have dinner whenever you're ready.
5 minutes? Oh, that is terrific, Carl. I'm starved.
Hey, me too.
Oh, my.
Listen, I want to call Anna first. I tried to get her from the airport, but she's messed up on some case at the moment.
Well, it's probably the fire. It seems like arson, you know.
More likely the Holmes Broder murders. She picked a great time to go back to work.
Infirmary duty is easier than most jobs. Unfortunately, the food here is the same as in prison.
Well, I suppose I'll get used to that.
Oh, there's a lot of things you have to get used to. Like the stories that the inmates come up with in order to get in here.
I imagine they could be fairly inventive.
Inventive. There are diseases out there I've never imagined in all my years of medicine. Still, they swear they have them.
How will I know that they're really ill?
That's what I'm here for. After a while, you'll sense who's faking and who isn't. If you have any doubts, just call me.
I may be doing quite a lot of that.
Sometimes I think that these guys want to be admitted for a change of scenery. I'll tell you the truth, I don't blame them. You know, sometimes when I think the monotony of prison life is getting down on them, I admit them for a day or two anyway.
Is that proper?
Strictly by the book? No. But I'm a doctor. I'm supposed to heal, body and soul.
I hope I'm not around here long enough to experience the monotony that you're talking about.
I hope not also. Duke, I know why you're here.
It's for my protection.
I tell you, we'll do the best we can to keep you safe.
Yeah, but no preferential treatment. I want you to treat me the way you treat every other inmate.
I respect your wishes, but I also have my orders.
You know, my friends have invested a great deal of time to ensure my safety. I think I'll be okay.
Move it along. Let's look smart.
Come on.
Robert, you take care of yourself, okay?
I will, sweetheart, but I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you, too. But I'm determined not to cry.
Good. It's okay to cry.
It's not okay. I have to do the 11 o'clock news tonight, and I don't want to go on screen with puffy eyes.
Heaven forbid. Listen, I gotta move, too. Anna's waiting on me. She wants to talk to me.
Hey, Robert, why don't you hang around for a while? I got something to show you.
Sure. Well, be good.
Well, at the moment, I don't have a choice. Take care of yourself.
You too, love.
And you, Mr. Donnelly, know where you can find me?
Oh, yes, indeed. 11 o'clock news, right?
Yes.
Be careful. Nice.
Oh, dear. She's something else, all right. So what does you want to show me?
She is something else that's like this.
Oh, my God. Robert Scorpio time capsule.
You left this stuff in my warehouse when you and Holly went to Australia. Robert Scorpio, this is your life. We had some pretty great times together, didn't we?
Oh. WSB mementos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I've kept just about everything, including... Yeah, there's a couple of old bar tabs in there.
Who would imagine you were so sentimental? Huh?
Well, I mean, you know, you get hold of this stuff and you think, well, you know, maybe one day I'll find a use for it.
Oh, yeah, like this genuine stuffed leather...
This Bruce?
iguana.
That's Bruce, my magic iguana.
Of course
I love
it
this
is.
thing.
Oh, yes, yes.
It's falling apart a little bit, but...
Russian almost... Remember the time you tried to convince the Russian ambassador that this was a poisonous animal? A rare poisonous animal.
Well, that was, I don't know, he'd spent a bit of time in New Mexico. But it was fun while it lasted, wasn't it?
It was a good time.
Oh, dear.
Scared the hell out of me for a while.
Sasha.
Oh, yeah, Sasha.
You know, every time I see a woman throw back her head and laugh, I think of her.
Yeah, she had a great laugh, didn't she? Great, great laugh. You know, Robert, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't even be here.
Thank you, Sasha. Well, what do we got here?
That's the deed of the diamond mine, and here is the map.
You know what? This thing here is the reason I was in Port Charles in the first place. I mean, who knows? If I hadn't come across this, I might have been happier.
You owe it all to me, too.
Come again?
Oh, I was the one who invented that cover story for you. I even bought the mine.
Well, in that case, you're to blame, and I will.
You will blame me. Thank you. I think you should hang on to that deed. I'd be worth a fortune someday.
In that case, I hereby bequeath it to you in lieu of your duty of giving the Quartermains back their ill-begotten stash.
Oh, how wonderful. You know, I am so touched that you would give me something that you consider absolutely worthless.
Come on, we paid absolutely nothing for it.
Hey, this thing has potential. Come on. It is surrounded by the Quartermain and Cassadine mines.
Well, anyone with that much optimism deserves it. It's yours.
Oh, good. I'll keep it. Who knows? I might end up rich again.
Good. In that case, you can come and visit. Done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, I'm going to miss you. Port Charles felt pretty good having you come back.
Felt pretty good seeing you again, too. Just keep an eye on my two favorite people.
Always.
Oh, and one more favor.
Sure, whatever.
I know you have this out-of-control adolescent desire to constantly stick your head in the lion's mouth. But look, I don't want to have to fly halfway around the world next time just to bail you out of the slammer.
Well, don't fly. Just
wire cash?
Yeah, wire cash. Now, that's a very good idea. And don't.
How much?
Please, don't. As much as you can get.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Where is the pen exactly?
Around here someplace.
Oh, it's in the center, close to the heart.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, good. That isn't anything serious, is it?
But it hurts other places, too.
Oh, make up your mind, man. Are you sure it hurts at all?
Yeah, I told you. I think I'm having a coronary or something.
Oh, really? Orderly. Would you like to examine this man? He's having chest pain.
I think it's a heart attack.
Next.
Prisoner 32992.
Any problem?
No. None that I can't handle.
What's your name?
I know his name. Frederick Bellows. What's the problem, Mr. Bellows?
My back. It's killing me.
Would that be upper or lower?
Low. Back here. It even hurts when I bring my arm around like this.
Well, now that's too bad.
Let's take a look. Keep your feet together and extend your arms toward the ceiling. Does that hurt?
No.
Now twist left. That hurt?
Yeah.
Twist right. Does that hurt?
Yeah, it hurts real bad.
All right, let's admit him overnight. We'll get some x-rays and I'll prescribe some medication.
Yes, sir.
You think you can handle the admission?
I can handle him.
So then Sam found the strychnine in Dr. Stryker's medical bag, and his daughter Sandy's alibi, why she put it there, was very weak.
How are you sure that this is strychnine that was found?
Well, that's what it said on the bottle.
Are you running tests to see whether it was the same stuff that was used on Sheriff Broder?
No, not yet.
I don't really understand why you waited until this morning to tell me this.
Everything is in the works.
Yeah, and you're checking on Sandy's explanation.
No, we haven't yet.
Well, why not?
I thought, since Buzz is a close personal friend of yours...
You thought what? I don't do special favors for my friends in this line of business. You know that. That is why I had his apartment searched, and no one could accuse me of that. Now, I want an explanation for this behavior, and I want it now. Now, friends or no friends, you know that the law comes first. You understand that?
You know very well that I understand that. If you give me a chance, I will explain my thinking.
Well, please, if you can explain it, I would like an explanation.
Since Dr. Stryker is a close personal friend of yours, we searched his apartment with a fine-tooth comb. The only reason I haven't followed up on those leads is because I thought you would probably want to do that yourself. Now, if I've broken some rules and became improper, you can have a review.
Please, I'm
no,
sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
Chief, I mean that.
Please accept my apologies. I'm sorry.
All right, I accept your apology.
You're right. I should be taking the lead in this investigation. I apologize. Excuse me. Hello?
Hi, Anna. It's Jake.
Yes, Jake.
Since I am representing Lucy Coe, at least at this time...
Yes?
Can I get an update on the case?
Yes, of course. You're entitled to one. If you come by my office, I'll give it to you.
Well, thank you. I'll be there.
So you've unsealed Lucy's apartment. Has she been notified?
Yeah, she's back there now.
Okay, thank you.
You know, between the detectives and the forensics team, they left that place a complete mess. Really got her down when she got home.
This is a murder case. A man was found dead in her living room, so she's a prime suspect.
Yes, but I think that maybe,
You think what? We're investigating 2 murder cases here, and she's a prime suspect in both. So I suggest you don't worry what she thinks about the police department, all right?
Yes, ma'am. Is that all?
Thank you, yes.
She was upset.
Well, maybe she should be.
Couldn't you have gone a little easier?
Oh, don't tell me how to do my job.
Come on,
No,
easy,
don't,
easy.
easy. Don't patronize me either, excuse me.
Look, I just dropped by. I scared for a date. Walking in the middle of the end of a demolition derby.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. I've been horrible to everybody today. You want to go on a date?
Yeah, you know, goodbyes, old times, stuff like that.
I should be used to saying goodbye to you by now, but I'm not. I'm not very good at it.
Then why don't you simply do what you're best at doing, and that is being a beautiful woman, loving mother, cutest looking cop on the force.
Dear. Thank you. I need that. Not felt very sure of myself today. Not only was I hard on Sam, but I had some strong words with Lewis earlier.
About what?
Well, I'd given him a search warrant to go into Buzz's apartment. And while he and Sam were there, Buzz walked in on them and apparently got a little ugly.
Buzz? That sounds a trifle extreme.
I know. You see, Sheriff Broder was murdered by strychnine from a tea bag that was found in his overnight case. Now, Buzz had access for a short period of time to that case. Not only that, the strychnine was found in Buzz's medical bag in his house.
Really?
Yes. That's why I was sort of upset at Guy. Buzz didn't really have an explanation for why the strychnine was in his bag, except for the fact that Sandy said she'd put it there. You know, and Buzz was pretty upset when he got in there, and it didn't allow for... Well, Guy shouldn't have let Sam use force on him.
On Buzz?
On Buzz, yes.
Let me get this straight. Buzz was upset.
Yes.
I assume he made some sort of physical move.
Well, yes, he did.
Well, in that case, Lewis had every right to order Sam to restrain him. Anna, this is murder. Sandy could be lying just to protect her father. Have you checked into that?
Well, we're going to check into it,
Look,
yes.
when you're dealing with murder, in this case, the taking of 2 lives, you use every trick in the book to arrive at the truth. Now, if you can't do that,
Robert.
I suggest you take a long, hard look at yourself.
Hold on.
I'm not finished yet. If your feelings for Lavery are still getting in the way of you doing your job, then hand in your badge.
I don't have to listen to this.
I could go on.
Well, I'm not going to stay here while you do.
Just like old times.